Good afternoon everybody and welcome to Crafty Clegs. My name is Jeanette and today I am coming to you from the northwest of England where I live with my husband. My channel is to share with you all about my love of crafting. I do a little bit of everything, and I knit and I sew, I crochet, I journal. Sorry, I've not been too well this week. Excuse me. Yeah, I haven't been too well this week. So if I have to stop or pause or go away and come back later, there's nothing wrong. It's just that I'm having a coughing fit. Yes, welcome to my channel. For those that are returning viewers, welcome back. And to those that are new viewers here, welcome to my channel. Everybody is welcome here. Today is Saturday and it is, I think, the 10th of August. It's just been over a week since our last podcast. Like I say, I've not been so good this week, so I haven't really done much. But when I look around me at what I actually have done, I'm quite surprised because I've done a lot more than I thought I would, because I haven't been, like I say, I'm not going to harp on about it. I haven't been well. I've had a really upset stomach. I've had a bad throat. I think I've got an ear infection. Had to go to the doctors yesterday. Oh yeah. And this is all from my visit from Edinburgh a couple of weeks ago. It's not last week, was it? It was the week before, with my husband Tim and our little granddaughter Lola. Well, she's not little, she's taller than me. Anyway, how is everybody? I hope everybody's keeping well. The weather here is in true style of British summer weather, pouring down with rain, but we have had forecast for gorgeous weather tomorrow. I think it's just for the one day, so if you've got any outdoor jobs that you need doing, mark off that day, because they'll need to be done that one day, because I can guarantee we'll probably get rain again on Monday, but that's what we're used to, isn't it? We love it. Anyway, let me tell you what's in today's episode. We have got a couple of finished objects. We have got two, not just one, but two complete boo-boos, but I'm going to show them to you. Because yeah, we're all friends here and why not? I have got two work in progresses. Well, actually three. I've got 3 lots of incoming. I've been really spoilt this week. 3 lots of incoming, and a couple of sewing projects. And at the end, I did have a little shop update yesterday. I do have an Etsy shop. I will leave all the places that you can find me in the link down below. And yeah, I did have a shop update, and there is a few more bags left, so I will show you them at the end. I just keep looking at my t-shirt. Now, this is a blast from the past. I don't know as if any of you will remember, I'm sure you will, but I used to watch, in the UK, there used to be a programme on it just used to be one, I think it was once a week, and it was called Coronation Street, and there used to be a pub in that show, and the lady behind the bar who owned the pub was called, what was she called? Oh, and she always used to wear leopard skin. Oh, and I can hear you screaming at me now, telling me what she was called. Bet Lynch. I feel like Bet Lynch in this t-shirt. But it don't matter, does it? I'm only in the house. But I actually quite like it. I really quite like animal print. Anyway, I digress already. So yeah, so there's that. Oh, yes, I've got some extremely exciting news, but I'll tell you that at the end. And then, I don't know what else I've got to tell you. But as I go along, I'm sure I'll remember. Anyway, let's get started. Let me just have a drink, and first of all, I'll show you my boo-boos. Oh, you will just absolutely howl at me when you see this. I have no idea what's happened. Needless to say, I haven't done any more on it. I am only going to put it down to, I've had a busy week. Like I say, not been firing on all cylinders. So I can only put it down to that. So all of you know that I want to make one of these little teddy bears here. Let me find you a picture of him. It's not really a very good picture of him, to be fair, because he's laid down in bed. but I want to make this teddy bear. So this week I thought, you know what, I'm just going to do some small projects because I knew I had a lot of sewing to do for the shop. And I thought I'm just going to do some small projects, just half an hour here and there to keep me busy. So I thought I'll start with the head. Wait till you see this. Now, I have no idea what I've done, but I don't know where my mind was. I was obviously in a different planet, just minding my own business up here, but it went desperately wrong. So this is... Oh, you've got to laugh, haven't you? This is the teddy bear's head. Now, I thought maybe if I stuff it, what have I done? I thought maybe if I stuff it, it'll look a lot better. So we've got one ear pointing to the sky and one ear pointing to the ground. I have no idea. Can you believe that? I have no idea what I've done. I mean, the stitching isn't the best. And to be fair, it is really, really small and really, really fiddly to do on the machine. And it actually says you can machine make it, which I did, as you can see. But I have absolutely no idea. I think, let me get it on my finger again so you can see. I think this ear, I think this ear is correct. And this one, I have no idea what I've done with it. So it looks more like a sheep, doesn't it, than a bear. Anyway, so that's how far I've got with that. And of course, that's going to go in the bin. I've still got all the other bits here. I completely lost, because this took me some time to do, let me tell you. That probably took me a good half hour, if not a little bit longer, because you have to set your machine up and get a small stitch. I always sew. Everything I sew on the machine, especially if it's going to be stuffed to an inch of its life, like this would have been, I always use a really small stitch. So I usually use a 1.5 stitch length. So by the time you've done that and you've got your stitch length right, and then you have to sew both the ears, then you have to put this bit in and have to put that bit in, half an hour that took me. And by the time I'd finished it, because it was so small and a little bit frustrating, I just thought, that's it. I have had enough. I'm not even going to try and do it, because I thought, shall I cut out another one and try again? And I thought, no, I'm not. So we've still got this made here like that with a head like this. Well, you can imagine where this head is going. Well, I can't put it in the bin yet. This thing's on top of the bin. I am going to try again, but I think I might leave it for a couple of weeks. So I just need to cut out another head. I don't know. Maybe I should try and do it by hand. I don't know. Or maybe I should try another one. The one that I've chosen has got the smallest ears. Looking at that picture there. Yeah, looking at that picture there. Let me show you quickly. Looking at this picture here. See how his ear's pointing like that? It is right. I mean, it's not perfect, but that ear is the better one than that one, isn't it? Anyway, enough of that. So that was my first boo-boo. As you can imagine, I wasn't happy. Because not only that, I mean, I know that that's not a lot of felt, but still, you know, and luckily enough, I bought enough felt because I wanted to make 2 of them. So I have got more. But if you hadn't, you know, if you was limited and you'd only got a small amount of felt, you'd have to go out and buy another piece. And that would be so frustrating, wouldn't it? Right, so the next boo-boo. Now, as you all know, I'll show you the piece that I've done. I am making myself a bag, because I wanted to take this to Edinburgh with me when I went to take all my crafting bits and pieces in. But because it was such a last minute thing, Edinburgh, I just didn't get it ready in time. Now, Jeanette, being Jeanette, thinks she knows it all. The teddy bear's head proves it, doesn't it? And so I thought, right, I'll cut all the pieces out, which I did. I cut all the pieces out. I forget what the bag's called. I'll put the name of the bag on the screen. It's a paid for pattern, so I don't really want to tell you too much, but just know I did it all wrong. So I thought I'll cut out all the pieces, which I did. We've got this one here. We've got this one here that's half quilted. Then we've got 2 side panels here. That's the 2 side panels, yeah. Got all that, pockets sorted and everything. But Jeanette didn't read through the pattern, did she? What Jeanette should have done was put the exterior and the lining on and then quilt it. But I didn't do that. So I've quilted this. I've 3/4 of the way quilted the other piece, and I should have quilted all the lining on the back at the same time. Well, again, massive boo-boo, because this is a big project. It's a big bag. Well, it's a big bag for me. It's a tote bag. So I've tried to salvage it, which I am going to do. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a really simple tote bag. I can't make the pattern, excuse me, that I've already bought, because for one, I haven't got enough of this foam. This isn't just a normal batting. This is one of those, I forget what they call this. Oh, I forget what this is called. I'll put it on the screen for you, but it's quite a sturdy foam. So I'm going to finish quilting this, the same as this, and then I'm just going to put it together and make a little toe as normal with handles, and I'm going to line it in this, and then maybe put the binding round the top and make the handles in this. It's all I can do. I can't, unless I started again from scratch and bought the material that I needed, because I haven't got enough material now to start from scratch. Well, I'm not saying I might have enough of the exterior fabric to start from scratch, but certainly not the lining. I'd need to get some more of the foam, and so yeah, I'm not saying I'll never make that bag. I may quite well make it later on in the year, or maybe next year, but for now, no, I'm not making it for now. So this is my boo-boo, but hopefully I can rectify it and save the fabric and at least use it for something. So that was my other boo-boo. I know, it's just been one disaster after another this week. So I'd cut out the panels for the side of the bag, because it did have panels for the side, and the side panels had pockets. And I thought, what can I do with those little pieces of fabric now? I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Probably do the same as what I've done here. So this is a finished item, and I made myself a little tiny quilted. It's got a little box bottom. And I made myself like a little, this is what I'm going to put some amigurumi in. And it's lined with the fabric that I bought to line it with. It's just got a little white zipper. And I thought, well, I might as well use it and make something nice for myself. So this will fit inside the tote bag. But I just haven't had the time this week to finish things off for me other than this. But I love this fabric. This fabric is now, I think if I'm wrong, I'll correct it in the description box and put it on the screen. But this fabric is by Riley Blake, and I think it's called Priory, and it's an absolutely beautiful fabric. I bought this from sohot.co.uk. I will leave their link down below. The fabrics that they have got is just absolutely stunning. It's one of those shops that you could arrive at 9:30 and at 5:30 they'd be saying to you, please can you go, we need to go home. Oh, it's just stunning. So that is another little finished item for me. It's very unlike me to make myself bags, but you know when you see something and you think, I saw the fabric, and then not long after I saw, who was it I was watching? Elizabeth Ankenstitch. Again, I'll leave a link for it down below. I think she'd made her mum one of these to go on a sewing retreat, and I saw it and I thought, oh, I have to have that bag. Obviously I don't, because I'm boo-booed, but hey, not to worry. So that is one of my finished items this week, and I love it. Right, so on to crocheting and knitting. Bear with me. Oh, yeah, we'll do that. Right, so you all know that I am doing myself a little advent calendar. My little mushroom house here is going to house all my mice. I don't know if you can see. There's Daddy Mice there, Daddy Mouse there. Mummy Mouse there is the white one. And I'm making them an advent calendar of clothes to dress them up throughout the month of December. And I've already done one for Mummy Mouse. She's got her French knickers and her French top. And this is Daddy Mouse. This is nightwear. So here we go. Isn't it gorgeous? Now, on the pattern, it does have wooden beads. These are, I don't know what they are. They're just beads that I had in my bead stash. And to be fair, I'm not particularly keen on them. I do think I'm going to take them off and put wooden ones on because I think they will look better and stand out more. But I just didn't have wooden beads that size. I did it on a 2.5mm crochet hook, a tulip one. And yeah, you guessed it, it is Sheepy's Katona. My lovely husband made me all these hangers. What else can I tell you? I'll leave the link to the patterns in the description box below. But yeah, really, really nice and easy to make. The collar is so cleverly constructed. I mean, that's all I can say. But it really is very, very cleverly constructed. So yeah, I made that this week. Like I say, I didn't have much interest in anything at all. There's been a couple of nights that I've just sat and watched TV. I couldn't even be bothered to read a book. That's how meh I felt. And I went, like I said, I went to the doctor's yesterday and the doctor said I haven't got an infection. I'm just very congested. Basically, go away and repair. So that's what I'm going to do. So that's one finished item. And then the next one is for a mouse. It is out of this book that I was gifted. Isn't that cute? Look at that. Right, so I have made, let me show you what I've made. If you remember from last week, you can just about see her sat here. I have made the baby mouse. And I am making her a Christmas outfit. She's not to go in the mushroom house. She might be a guest over Christmas. Maybe she can call in and see the other mice. Who knows? She might be. But I am making her an outfit for Christmas, so she feels that she is making an effort for Christmas. And then if she does want to go off and visit, she will be dressed in the appropriate manner. Oh, look at that. So her outfit consists of this dress. Isn't that lovely? The yarn. Oh, I cannot tell you how lovely the yarn is to work with. Then there's this cardigan. And she at Christmas, she's layered. So she has well, I'll show you. So there's the little top dress, the cardigan, and then this little suit, all in one suit. Let me see if I can get a better picture of it. There it is. So she has the suit on underneath. Then she has her dress on over the top. And then she has a cardigan and a hat. Let me see her hat. Let me show you. There she is in her hat. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? I love it. And there is bigger ones too. These are the two biggest. And I have got enough yarn to make this one as well. So I also finished a piece of her clothing. Oh, are you ready for this? Oh, I love this kind of thing. Look, this is her dress. It's not really showing up very well, is it? Look. Oh my goodness. It's a lovely. Now, I don't want to put it on her and dress her up until it's all finished. When I've got them all done, I'll put it all on and show you then. But this is the little dress. There's a tiny little bow on the front that's gone all skew with. Let's see if we can get that right. No, can we heck? Anyway, there's a little bow on the front. And then it's got a button on the back. And again, really, really nice to make. Do you know when you don't feel like making very much, like embarking on a big well, not that I do any big projects, but, you know, embarking on something that's like you feel might be a little bit out of your league. So nice to do small things like this. This is just, it just makes me so happy doing things like this. I get such a lot of joy out of small things that are basically toys or dolls. Oh yeah, I just love them. So that is the dress that I've just shown you out of the book. And then, oh, excuse me. Oops, don't pull your stitches off, Jeanette. I am just, let me just get it right so I can show it you. I am just making, can't see it very well, can you? The cardigan. So this is the neck. That's the neck. Then you're going down. These are the sleeves, there and there. And I'm just, yeah, you just put stripes in every now and then. There's decreases and increases. So that's the cardigan. I'm sure it'll look so much better when it's all finished. But the yarn that I'm using for this, I've never used before. It's a drops yarn and it's called Puna. And it's absolutely stunning. It's 100% alpaca, soft and warm in super fine alpaca. Let me show it. Oh, I'm throwing everything on the floor. Let me show it to you. Oh, it's gorgeous. So these are the two colours that I'm using. Oh, isn't that stunning? And it's so, so soft. I would love a sweater. Actually, I don't know if I would. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to wear that, me. That's a shame because it really is really gorgeous and soft. Anyway, so that's what I have. Excuse me while I get the ball bands. That's what I'm using. The Drops Puna. And like I say, beautiful and soft. Using my Chiagu red lace. And you just go backwards and forwards. It's not done in the round. And hopefully that will be finished. Well, hopefully I'll have it finished soon because it's not a lot of knitting. So I'm working on this as well. My little mouse's outfit. Isn't it lovely? So there's that. And then I've just finished one other thing. Oh, yeah, let me show you this other thing first. It's all been messed up, hasn't it, this one? But you're used to this with me, aren't you? Everybody knows it's all a shambles with Jeanette. Let me just show you. Have I got a picture? Let me just, yes, I have. So I am making the Anna and Carlos Advent sweaters. I am up to sweater number 16. And here it is. I will leave the pattern information in the description box below for you. And I am using Sheepy Stonewash. And the new Jade is the main shade. And then I don't know what that's called. I haven't got a ball band. But that is the contrast. And I have just finished the main body of the sweater, which is number 16. Can you see it? I mean, really, I suppose this should be blocked, but there's not a chance that I am going to block these, everybody. You can just see where that tension on those two, can you see it? Where on those two stitches is a little bit out, but who cares about that? I certainly don't. So yeah, this is sweater number 16. Isn't it lovely? I am really pleased with these sweaters. I still cannot get over how I am enjoying making these. They've been an absolute joy to make. So yeah, need to get crack on now and get the sleeves done. Get it all joined in the round, and then I can do the cowl neck, and then that's 16 done. So I've got 16 and I've got 17 and 18 to do for August. And what is it today? The 10th. Oh, loads of time. So that is sweater number 16 with my cute little, hold on, I love these. I've just ordered a load of these, not arrived yet. Cute little needle stoppers. I got these off lovely Lauren, Karen's lovely daughter, Lauren. Anyway, I digress. It's in my Catherine Hill bag, which this fabric will be arriving at Crafty Clegs HQ very, very soon. So that was that. Now, the one thing that I finished for myself again, been very selfish this week and made most of the things for myself, is a sewing project. Now, again, can I remember what this is called? Can I heck? It is called... Don't know. I'll put it on the screen for you. But it is, and again, don't know the name of the lady. She is from Australia. And this pattern came out a few weeks ago, and it's for a notepad cover. It is lovely. Now, the lovely Rachel from Stitch with Rachel inspired me to do this. I watched her and her sister have a sewing day. And you know when you see something and you think, I wished I had a sister. I wished I could sew with my sister. I just wanted to be in that room and I wanted to be sewing with them. So much so I thought, well, I can't do that. I can't just turn up at Rachel's house, knock on a door and say, Rachel, can I come in and sew with you and your sister? Well, I could, but I wouldn't like to see what kind of reception I'd get. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go and get the pattern and I'm going to do it. So if you're watching, Rachel, you inspired me to do this and I absolutely love it. Now, before I show it to you, there's a couple of things. Would I make it again? Most definitely. Excuse me, but I would change a couple of things. Not because there's anything at all with the pattern. Nothing at all. It's a fabulous pattern. In fact, the ladies just brought out a new one, which I'm a bit like that whether to do or not. But there's certain things in here, or there's at least one thing in here that I know I will never use. So I'm thinking I might just omit that next time I make it, or if I make any for anybody else. So it's got a cam snap here to open it with. And then on the inside, we have the pad, and you pop it. I have to be careful because it's paper pattern. So the pad sits down here. Really good for making notes. And I need to make notes. Tim and I don't go anywhere anymore without lists. We can't do. We just forget everything. So this is ideal for me. So this is, can you see where I put the cam snap in there? I went right through the paper, but it don't matter. This is the notepad, and then this is a little side tuck for any receipts or anything you want to keep, bus tickets, receipts, train tickets, anything at all. And then up here, let me do it that way, is for cards, if you like. So either a credit card, a store card. Well, I would never ever have anything like this in here. So I think next time I make one, I'm not going to put that there. I'll just either put another little, I was going to say another little side tuck there, but I wouldn't do that. I'd probably put this a little bit further up and give it a bit more room. As you can see, it's all, of course, mushroom themed. So we've got mushrooms on the front and back. And then, I don't know if you can pick it up on camera, we've got a little bit of spot grunge. And then on the inside, we have just got an olive green. I found this really nice, pretty fabric in my stash, so I thought that'd be nice. And then up here, we have got another toadstool. Of course we have. There is, almost forgot the most important thing, there is a elastic for your pen. Isn't that good? Fits really nice inside your bag. And then you've got a little D-ring here. These D-rings are beautiful that I am going to make. This is for a carry handle. And again, on the pattern, you get all the instructions and the pattern for a carry handle. But that's something I would never, ever use. I would not walk around with this wrapped around my wrist. It's just something I wouldn't do. I'm not saying that you shouldn't and that other people wouldn't. But for me personally, it's not what I would do. This would be in a handbag. So I thought what I'd put on here is like a little dangly charm or something, and I've got some gorgeous mushrooms or toadstools. So yeah, I've not got round to making that yet. Excuse me 1 minute, I think I'm going to have a coughing fit. I'll be back in a second. That. Yes, I did have a big coughing fit. It's about 10 minutes after now. Right, so what was I saying about? Oh, yeah, so I am going to make some little dingly danglies to go on here. And I've found the mushrooms that I'm going to use. Look at that. Isn't it? Oh, can I get my head out the way? Isn't it lovely? And then it's got a little O-ring on the top. Where are you there? I had one of my lovely subscribers send me these. So I've got 2 of those. So I'm going to make a really nice dangly thing. See if I can get some leaves and stuff and have them not too far down, just about here, just to give it a little bit of, you know, a bit of decoration. But then I have this as well. I bought this button, a couple of years ago. And this is from Millie Moon in Frome, my very much, I can't even get my words out. Let me start again. My very favourite fabric shop. So yeah, I mean, I did think maybe I would put it on somewhere, but I don't think it's going to. Yeah, and I don't really want to have it dangling because it's, I think it's, I don't know what it is, plaster. So I'm frightened it'll snap. So maybe, I mean, if I hadn't have put maybe this on the inside up here, I might have been able to put that as a decorative piece. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'll just stick to the danglers for now. And I even managed to get a pad. Can you see? With mushrooms on. Oh, I love it. So yeah, really, really pleased with that. I haven't used it yet. I haven't put it in my bag just because I didn't want to use it and start perhaps getting it a bit mucky or marked until I've shown it to you. So that is my finished notepad. I love it. So really, that is all I've been up to this week. For myself, like I say, just because I have been so busy in the craft room, doing a shop update. Where else have we been? Have we been anywhere this week? Oh yeah, we was going to go. Tim and I was going to have a day in York on Tuesday, but I just couldn't be bothered. I really, really couldn't be bothered. In fact, we've been out the house very, very little this week, apart from yesterday, which I shall tell you about. So, oh, I'm so excited. Now, you know, Tim and I haven't had a holiday for about, well, it's near on 5 years in November. Due to one thing and another, illnesses, COVID, blah, blah, blah. Nobody wants to listen to that. And we have just come back from Edinburgh. Tim retired 4 years ago when COVID hit. And we've not done anything really since. We had big plans. But yeah, life happens, and life did happen, and a lot of things happened. So we decided that, unfortunately, after losing little Zach, oh, I do miss little Zach. Yeah, anyway, I forgot what I was saying now. Oh yeah, so now I've got no commitments, if you like, nothing to stay at home for. We had decided we're going to have a bit of a lifestyle and, you know, have a holiday. So we went to Edinburgh for a few days and took our granddaughter. And then yesterday, Tim says to me, shall we go to the travel agents and see if we can see a nice holiday, see if we can get one booked for in the next few months? And at first I thought, oh, can I be bothered to do that? And that sounds really terrible, doesn't it? Really ungrateful. I just didn't feel like it. But I sort of come upstairs, I went to the bathroom, got myself sorted, and I thought, come on, let's do it. So off we toddles. Anyway, to cut a very long story short, because we was out for a while, we are going on holiday not in 10 days. We're going in about 2 and a bit weeks, and we're going for 11 nights to the Dominican Republic. We're going, and it looks absolutely stunning. We are so excited. I wasn't too keen at first, I'm not going to lie, because it's a long, long flight, and Jeanette is not I'm not a lover of flying. I'm just not a lover of flying. I'd be all right flying on an aeroplane if I could sit in the middle with nobody else around me so I could see everything that was going on. Oh, yeah. But I thought, you know what? If it means, it's a means to an end. So it's 10 hours the flight. But it means that I can get off at the other end. We're going all inclusive in this beautiful hotel. We've got a balcony. We have a sea view. Oh, it's just lovely. It really is lovely. I mean, it's a real treat for us. And so, yeah, I just thought if it's a means to an end to get the holiday that we really do both deserve, then let's do it. Anyway, I just said, before I could change my mind in the travel agent, and they was trying everything. Well, what about if you sit here? And what about if you sit there? And I just said, look, just do it. Let's just get on with it and do it. So we are going on holiday in a couple of weeks and I couldn't be happier. I'm thrilled. I really, really am thrilled. So that was my news. So now it's all about getting ready for holiday. So, of course, the first thing I did when I come home, like any normal crafter would, oh, what could I take with me? Can I take a crochet hook on the plane? Can I take a knitting needle on the plane? I wonder how much luggage I can take. And I wonder this, I wonder do I need to buy any more yarn? Do I need any new bags? Or do I need to make a new project bag? Or, you know, it's just crazy, isn't it? Anyway, so yesterday I sat for a couple of hours in the afternoon and I made a list of things that I'd like to make whilst I'm on holiday. I made a list of things I'd like to do whilst we're on holiday. And the holiday is literally just a total relaxation. And even the travel agents said to us yesterday, there is absolutely nothing to do. You can go on excursions and you can walk up and down the beach, but it literally is somewhere where you go to completely relax. And that's what we want to do. We just want to go for 10 days, walk up and down the beach, relax, enjoy each other's company, and that's it. So yeah, I've got plenty of crafting time, but I also wanted to try and get into a little bit of watercolour. I've always fancied doing it. Don't get me wrong, I am no artist, but my lovely friend Helen from Mousy Makes Pod, she does the most amazing watercolour pictures. And she said to me before, you can do it, Jeanette. You can do it. And she's given me some really good hints and tips on where I can find tutorials, what materials to use, all sorts of things. So thank you very much, Helen, if you're watching. I am so excited to give that a go. So I'm going to try and do a little bit of watercolour on holiday. I'm going to crochet on holiday. I might even take a little bit of needlework. Oh, I'm so excited. Anyway, more of that nearer to the time. Oh, excuse me, my nose is, as always, itching. But before I go, I just want to show you my little bit of incoming that I've had and my little bit of a shop update. So I put this on my Instagram feed the other day. I've not done anything with it yet. I am going to try and start it, but I'm not putting myself under any stress with that or any pressure, because I saw this and bought this before we decided to have this holiday. So this might just have to go on hold until after the holiday. But if I can get sorted and I have spare time, I will try and cast it on. And it is, oh, excuse me. It is the New Leaf Beret hat. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. I'm sure I've shown you this before. In fact, I don't know if I have or not. I don't know if I have. If I have, please ignore me. Anyway, this is what I want to make myself for the winter. Because I don't really suit hats. But you go out and it's freezing and you need them. So I thought a beret, that might not look as bad as one of them that you pull down with a pom-pom on. Excuse me, it might not look quite as bad. Anyway, it is the New Leaf Beret and it's by I'll Stitch. I will leave a link to the pattern below. And it is done. You can choose whichever yarn. I'm not going to show you too much, but there's all different yarn choices that you can choose. And I have chosen, oh, excuse me, I don't want to turn the camera off again. I don't know if I'm going to have a sneezing fit now. Whew. No. You can do it in 4-ply, DK or Aran weight, and I've chosen a DK weight, and it's the Silky Merino, and it is Malabrigo yarn, and that is what I have chosen to use. So let me show you. I really liked this one, but I couldn't get that colour. They didn't have it. But that is the one that I'd like to do. So it's about as close as I could get it. But is that not just beautiful? I love it. So let me tell you, is there any dye lots on it? So this is the solid colour that you use for the brim. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, right. You just get a number like that. This one is called, oh, it's here. This is Teal Feather, and it's shade 412. So that's Teal Feather, shade 412. And then the main, what's this? No dye lot. And this one is 862. 862 Pyridis. Pyri. Oh, I can't say that. Hold on a second. Anyway, it's that colour. But aren't they nice together? Won't that be gorgeous? Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. I've got my needles ready. So I'm using Chiagoo, and these are, I think it's a 3 1/4 and 4. So it's double knit size. So this arrived this week. I bought this, I think I bought this week. I don't know if I've shown you, I can't remember. Anyway, my yarn arrived this week. So we've got that. I might actually get Tim to skein that up for me. Tim is in his workshop at the moment, putting up some new shelves. He says he needs more space, more storage space in his workshop. So that's what he's doing out there. And then, I don't know if any of you are on Instagram. I follow You, Me and Mabel, Emma. Is it Emma? Off Instagram. Let me get a card here for you. Oh, Sally, not Emma, Sally. I do apologise. It is You, Me and Mabel. Home of Beautiful Fabrics, Patterns and Haberdasheries. And she has had a really good deal on at the moment. I think it was 20% off, but if you was a newsletter subscriber, you got an extra 10%, so there was 30% off. Now, I have always wanted this bundle of fabric, and I said to Tim, oh, it's on sale. Anyway, Tim said, go on, I'll treat you. So he treated me to this bundle of fabric, Tim, and it is Far, Far Away. Oh, I'm so excited. By Heather Ross. Oh, look at all those beautiful. That will be as no surprise. Toadstool. Look at all those beautiful colours. Oh, I love it. Now, I don't want to really open it and show them to you, only because, you know, these will be going away until I come back off my holidays. I have no idea what I'm going to do with them. I did think about a quilt. But they're the wrong colour for a quilt for us, for our bedroom. Our bedroom is, well, you've all been in my bedroom, haven't you? Our bedroom is cream. We have a black bed frame, a wrought iron black bed frame with gold knobs, and everything is cream. And there's little specks of colour everywhere. We've got like a little, I don't know what colour it is. Like a rich wine colour of a lamp and different things anyway. So that, my point being, is that just would not go in our bedroom at all. It wouldn't go in the lounge, so it's going to have to be something either lots of little bags. I could make a small quilt for in here for over the back of my chair, or I could do all sorts really, couldn't I? But I have wanted that for ages and ages. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think they were about 20 odd pounds off that, which is a really good price. It's a really, really good discount. So thank you, Sally. I love that. So Tim treated me to that. And then when we decided was going on holiday, I decided, like I said, I wanted to try some colour paints, some watercolours. So we went off to the range and I bought myself a tin of watercolour paints. These are all the colours that's in there. I've watched a couple of tutorials already. I have opened them, so I'll show them to you. There you go. So you've got a brush and you've got all your watercolours here, and I take it this is for water, and you can mix them in the, you can mix the colours in the lid, I would imagine. I just need to buy a couple more brushes. Yeah, I want a few different brushes. But I'm really looking forward to having a go with that. I might make a complete ash of everything and it look ridiculous, or I might think, oh, quite good at this. You don't know until you try, do you? And I'm at that stage now in my life where I want to try everything. And if I'm no good at it, it doesn't matter. But at least I've tried. So I treated myself to some watercolours. Can't remember how much these were. I think they were about £18 or something like 18 or £19, something like that. But the lady at the shop said that there was a really good price. And then I bought myself this little A5 watercolour pad. You can just see the texture on it, can't you? So yeah, and that's just small enough to sit in the bottom of your suitcase, isn't it? So that is not going to take much space up in my suitcase. I can get water and tissues and such like when I'm there, can't I? So yeah, that is all what I've been doing, my incoming, what I've been up to this week. And yeah, I think that's all I've got to tell you. I've told you my news. Don't think there's anything else to tell you. For the rest of the day today, I will just be doing house chores. We've been out, we've been sorting in the bedroom this morning. Tim and I have been looking through all his holiday clothes because it's supposed to be really nice tomorrow. So I'm going to try and get lots of washing and ironing done. They are all clean, but because we haven't been on holiday for such a long time, I think they need a freshening up. So yeah, so the next thing I'm going to show you is my small shop update. Now, if you're not interested in that, then that's fine. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. And I shall hopefully see you again very soon. Take care and have a lovely weekend with lots of happy crafting. Bye-bye. Bye. Right, quickly before I go, let me show you what we've got left in the shop. I did a massive shop update. I've been sewing all week. Like I said, I didn't feel like going out, so I thought, well, I can't sit here and do nothing. Let's sew. So I have made some nice bags. So this is the first one. This is ideal really for socks, amigurumi or a shawl, and it's got white lining in it. So there's this cute little one with a cute little mice. Is it mice or fairies? Oh, I tell you what, what's up with me? It's fairies, not mice. Oh my goodness. I'm sure I've put in the description in the shop that it's mice. Well, you know how I am. Anyway, there's this one. I love that fabric. And then I have done a couple of patchworky ones. And I love this as well. Some of them are Christmas patchwork. Some of them are summer, some of them are apples, food. I've just randomly done lots of different ones. So we've got patchwork front and back, all different, with a linen base, and they are just white crisp lining and polka dot drawstring. So we've got two of those, all different ones. Oh look, I love that one. And on this side, I love the polar bear. And it's the same inside, crisp white and drawstrings. Then this is one of my bigger bags. This is a nice one. I like this fabric. It's very delicate. Look at that. This is ideal for sweater, couple of shawls, a few little tiny projects all in one. And that one's got solid white lining, polka dot base and matching drawstrings. Oh, I do like that. Oh, it's got little bees on it there. Look at that. Just seen them. Isn't that cute? So little bees. And then we've got the standard size, the medium size, which is, again, great for hats, scarves, shawls, a couple of amigurumis, a couple of pairs of socks, that kind of thing. And then, oh, I love this one. I had a few of these, but I've sold them, I'm afraid. Oops. Sorry about that, I've just dropped something. This is the circus one with the pink and taupe polka dot and the same lining. I'm up there. And then I've made two of these. This is, let me just show you, get them out. This is the circus fabric with the polka dot base and matching drawstring. And these are a sock set. It's got one of those little gorgeous D-rings on. I decided to put a couple on the bags so you can clip your stitch markers or progress keepers. So you get that, which is a sock bag. And then you've got your DPN holder to match. And then I've made you a little lavender sachet with the polka dot on the back to match that too. So I've got that one. And then, oh, I love this. I think I did have some more of these, but they've sold. Then there's this one, which is exactly the same as the pink one, but size-wise and everything. And that's got the D-ring there, but this has got the mustard on the base and the drawstrings and the lining. And again, like I said, the D-ring. And then you have got your DPN holder to match. And your lavender sachet to match. And then the contrast on the back. So there's that as well. And that's it. That is it. I'm sorry it's been a bit of a mixed up bag today and I've had to keep stopping for sneezing or coughing, but I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I'll be definitely 100% better next week. And yeah, that's it. I've got nothing else to tell you, nothing else to show you. So I'm going to say goodbye. Again, I hope you all have a lovely, lovely weekend with plenty of crafting time. Please don't forget to subscribe. That'd be really, really helpful to make my little channel grow. Give me a thumbs up and a comment. Whatever you want to do would be appreciated. At all. It would at all be. Oh dear. Forget this. Subscribe if you want to, like if you want to, and comment if you want to. Oh dear, I need to go now till next week till I'm feeling a lot better. Anyway, thank you very much. I'll see you soon. Take care. Happy crafting. Bye. Bye everybody.